Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week is going to be my Nightmare Before Christmas week, and I decided to start with Jack. It's not the exact Jack, and it's not a perfect Jack, but this is my version of Jack. I wanted him to be a little bit darker and a little bit not as put together and pretty and nice as he is. I did not finish the body, but if you watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, he does have on clothes that come up to about here, so makes sense, I guess. Really easy. You really don't need a lot of stuff. I think I only used like 4 or 5 products, so this is super easy. It'd be super cute as a couple. One go as Jack and one go as Sally, and I do apologize that I did not make my whole head white. My intentions were to, I washed my hair last night, and my intentions were to not wash it again today, but I got some of the paint in my hair, so I will be going to wash my hair after this. But if you guys want to see how to get this super easy look, then just keep watching. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, again, this is just another collaboration with Nailartbykristy, so I will link her Instagram down below so you guys can see the nails for this. And then just what we're going to do here is just conceal our eyebrows just like we did in our doll video. So again, I will link that down below in case you guys are interested in seeing how to conceal your eyebrows with the glue stick. Super easy. Next, I'm just going to take white. This is kind of a grease paint, like a grease face paint. So I'm going to put that all over my face and just dab it all on. And I'm going to go in with a dry beauty blender, not a damp beauty blender. We really don't want it to pick up this product. But I'm going to go in with a dry beauty blender and I'm going to smudge it all around and basically just get the lower part of my face done and a little bit on my eye or on my forehead, because we're still going to let those eyebrows kind of set for a minute. And you guys can make this however dark you want, or not dark, but you know what I mean, like however concentrated that you want. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's just like the Halloween store, like cream paint kind of stuff. And it worked pretty well. It dried pretty well, and I was able to put stuff on top of it. But if you guys want to use a more tacky face paint, that would be awesome as well, because that can really give you much more concentration on your face. But I chose not to do that. On my neck, we are going to draw Jack's bone that he has going down his neck. And that we're just going to trace. If you guys feel your neck, like if you put your neck all the way up and you feel you have like a hard spot right in the center, and I literally just traced that. I would definitely, you guys can't see it right now because I am looking head on as to what I'm doing, but I would definitely look head on as you're doing it. That way it is straight. And then kind of down in your little V of your neck, I just traced that as well. And then I took the paint and I put that on with my finger. I did try to do it a little bit with the beauty blender too, but my finger just seemed to do more of what I wanted in filling that in. And then I am going to put it on my collarbones. I did not do my entire body. I just did down to my collarbones for Jack. You guys can put on a white cap and or a cap and then you guys can make it white, or you guys can do whatever you need to do. This is just my Jack. With the white eyeliner, what I'm doing is I'm drawing out where his eyes are. I kind of went with the inspiration that these kind of look like quotation bubbles or like speech bubble kind of things. So just because every picture that I've seen, his eyes aren't perfectly round and his eyes aren't perfectly square. They're not anything like that, but they do look like little quotation bubbles. So I just did that with my white eyeliner. It doesn't need to be perfect because you can always go in and fix it, but I just wanted to get the gist of where to not put the white on my face. Just go in and fill in. I used a concealer brush to fill in the rest of like where my eyebrows were, around the lines and stuff like that, just so that you can get the rest of your face done. You guys will see here in a minute that I do my neck black. That's just because in the pictures that I've seen, I didn't have a black background, but they do the sides of their necks black, and then they do his bone in the center, so that if you are in a black background, you literally just look like the skeleton, which is kind of cool. What I'm putting on right now is a tackier kind of cream makeup. This is just going to help not really set my face, but it's going to help everything stick. And I had to go over my nose like 15 times because those lights that I use to brighten up the room and stuff are so hot. So now I'm just going to go over with a white eyeshadow to set my face. And I'm just using my Milani Bella eyes in Bella White. Then going in with a black kohl eyeliner. I would suggest to use a kohl because they are so much more easily smudgeable. Is that right? Yeah, easily smudgeable. You guys can see there that I'm literally using it on its side, and it's giving me a really, really thick line. Again, these don't have to be perfect. I didn't make mine perfect. I did go in afterwards, though, with a brush, with kind of just a flat concealer brush, like a small flat concealer brush, and I perfected my lines. I perfected the circles that I wanted to do. This is just going to, kind of as the white eyeliner did, just kind of give us an outline of where to start. So now I'm just going to go in with my concealer brush, and I'm going to basically, in short strokes like you would do your eyebrows, I'm going to do short little strokes to perfect my lines and just get it really where I want it to. You guys will see later on too that I didn't like how short it was, so I did bring it up a little bit more just because I felt like these eyes were just very like, I don't know, like Batman mask-ish. I would use a kohl though, because the kohls are so easy to smudge and they're so easy to just perfect. And it really, using that kohl really, really, really made it easy to go in with my concealer brush and to make my lines exactly where I wanted them, because I did underline where I wanted. But if you see, like, it's so easy to smudge. If I were to use like a liquid liner, you obviously can't smudge that. And I feel like a gel, if you use a gel, it'll work. But this is just my whatever, my fancy. Here you guys can see that I'm just going to bring that up a little bit more just because I wanted him to be a little bit more like dark and evil. I know that Jack is not evil, but it's Halloween. Seriously, anything can be evil. You can have like an evil kitten. If you guys can't see right now, but I just said that and my cat just gave me the worst look in the world. Now we're just going to fill in our eyes with a black cream. I did use the tackier cream. Again, I just got these from Walmart and in the party store. Wow, the Halloween store. It's just the face paint. The one that I'm using right now comes with like 6 different colors, and they're just in little pots, and it's so tacky. You guys can see that it's like pulling my face, which is not good, but it's so tacky, and it really just worked better than the like gel liner that I put there, because my eyes are super finicky and they started to water. So this one really didn't irritate my eyes at all. When you're done filling these in, we're just going to go over with a black eyeshadow. Which one did I use? I used my Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette sample. I use the black in there because, you guys, that black is seriously the most pigmented black I've ever had. It beats out MAC. It beats out everything. It is awesome. You guys should totally go check out Coastal Scents. I will link them down in the bottom bar, and I will link down there my review of their Revealed 1 palette. If you guys care to take a look at that, it shows you some swatches. So this is just going to set all of that makeup using that powder over top of that cream so that this just won't move all night. Taking just a definer brush and going into my Maybelline Nudes palette, I'm going to use the grays in there, and I'm going to just make some eyebrows. I wanted really, really, really high arched eyebrows, and I'm just going in, making my line, and then blending it out and just adding however much I want. Like I said before, these Halloween looks are completely up to you, how you guys want to tweak them. If you want to do just what I do, that's cool too. But if you want to make darker eyebrows, that's fine as well. I did go back in with black just underneath to kind of how you would do with your regular eyebrows, kind of line the bottom there to give it a little bit of definition. That way it didn't just look like a big gray blob on my face. And I'm going in here with those grays, and I am just kind of hollowing out my cheeks just because, again, I wanted him to be a little bit darker. I didn't want him to be super white and super just like, "Hi, I'm Jack, how are you?" With my definer brush again, I'm going to make the little lines in his neck for his vertebrae. I think I'm using the right term there. I should. I've gone to school and learned all of this. But I'm using that to make his little vertebrae. And you're just going to do that down, and then I'm also going to outline down in the very bottom there. You see the V, and I'm just going to blend it out with a small blending brush, and I'm going to go over top of my collarbones to kind of outline where I want my black on my neck and my shoulders to go. Here I'm just using the tacky cream again. You guys will see that I'm not a fan of it. It seriously doesn't smudge with all of that. I don't know. It was like the worst idea. You guys can see I turned red, everything. But I just went back in with a black eyeshadow. The one that was on my right side was actually from the Nudes palette. How I got it that dark was with my Coastal Scents palette. So go check it out. Best black ever. Now we're just going to put the white liner on our lips as opposed to the cream. The liner really just kind of sticks to my lips better than the cream. And I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to run it through my neck just to get any excess off. And I'm going to just create a shadow for the lines connecting to our mouth. And then I'm just going to blend them out just a little bit with a C brush. Then I'm going to go in with my Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. You guys can use whatever liquid liner. And I'm just going to make the connecting lines for our stitches to our mouth. And then you'll see on my inside of my mouth what I do basically is I will just put the liner in between my lips and kind of close down a little bit and run it through just so that it looks like it connects. I kind of wish that the lines didn't go straight out as much. I wish I would have kind of angled them a little bit more, but again, tweak it however you want. And then you guys just make your little stitches in your cheeks. I did a couple big ones, and then I just went in and added some little ones because that is what Jack has, is just big and little. And then I'm going to draw on his nose. I started this with my liquid liner and realized that that was not a good idea. I would just go in with that same kohl pencil that you used on your eyes, and I would go over that. It made it so much easier for me. And plus, it gets it super, super, super black. And these are just his little nostrils. His little nostrils. They're just so cute. Then going back in with my pencil brush, I'm going to just kind of hollow out underneath my eyes, giving it more of that sunken in dark look, which is what I was going for with my Jack. If you guys want to just keep it white, that's cool too. And that's the final product, guys. I hope that you guys really, really enjoyed it. Again, this is a collab with Nailartbykristy, and I will link her down below as well as my other videos. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. As always, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.